What's up, guys? Super Bowl weekend is here. And every year, the Super Bowl is like a gambling holiday, the gambling Olympics in a single day sample size, as annually we see records broken on this day for money handled, and operators know that we love to gamble on the Super Bowl, and we're trying to make some money. So because of that, these operators, they want your business, and they're offering some incredible promotions to get your business. And if you've heard anything from the sharpest cats in the industry, they all agree on one thing: you should be taking advantage of every promotion you possibly can to boost your bankroll to get things started. And 4 sites that I'm going to talk about have teamed up with me for an initial bankroll boost opportunity just by signing up with code GUNDACKER, doubling your first deposit up to $100. And on top of that, all 4 of these sites have Super Bowl free square opportunities for you to take advantage of while you're sweating the big game. And I think you're gonna like each one of these sites. I love each one of these sites. Let me know below who you think is gonna win the big game, and do you have a score prediction? First site I want to talk about is No House Advantage. So No House offers DFS-esque contests every day with guaranteed prize pools that overlay largely and regularly. I get into these NBA contests every night, and they overlay by 40, 50, 60%. And because of that in and of itself makes these contests very easy to jump in if you're trying to grind out that bankroll. For the Super Bowl, they have a $50,000 prize pool, $20,000 to first contest. And for these contests, it's pretty simple. You're going to pick 7 props you like for the Super Bowl and select overs, unders, and assign confidence points to them. So let's say we like Patrick Mahomes to go over 2.5 passing touchdowns, and we think this is a lock, so we're gonna click that. We're gonna select passing touchdowns, we're gonna click the over, and we go through and we select 7 of those. You get that perfect score, you get your shot at first place. And all of these lines are static. So this Juju Smith 42.5 receiving yards, no matter how aggressive the market is on the over or under, this will never adjust up until kickoff. What you see is what you get. And that's where the edge is, especially daily for NBA. Now, on top of this style of contest, they do offer the live props that do adjust versus the market. And one of the props that they're offering you to get your bankroll started, to get that free square on some of the action, is an opportunity to bet the rare and less popular under, as they've set Patrick Mahomes passing yards at 1,000.5. I'm glad they added the hook, because 1,000 I felt like was a whatever. We're taking the under, and that's how we start things off. So now you get that free square right off the rip, and all you got to do is find other stuff that you want to pair with it, and boom, that is your Super Bowl special from No House Advantage. Next up, we've got ThriveFantasy, and they also offer prop betting and DFS-esque contests that have guaranteed prize pools no matter how many of your peers enter the contest. So if you like some of these sites that allow you to take some action on some moving lines, but also appreciate the fact that they offer contests where you're just facing your peers and not the house, Thrive is one of those sites you should add to your playlist. For the big game, they have a $100,000 guaranteed prize pool, 20K to first contest. In this contest, they offer several props to attack for the Super Bowl, and you got to choose 10 props that you want to attack more or less than the prop line listed, and depending on what you choose, you get a corresponding amount of points. The more points, the better. It's pretty self-explanatory. They also have the prop streets, and in the prop streets, much like many other sites, you can go 2, 3, 4, or 5 pick cards, and on the 5 pick you can over 20x your entry. And for the Super Bowl, they're offering a pair of free square opportunities where they've set Patrick Mahomes and Jalen Hurts at 0.5 passing yards. Obviously both of them gonna go over, or else Sunday is gonna be really weird. So that'll get you started. Go take advantage of those contests, that overlay, and that deposit bonus by using code GUNDACKER. Next up, we have PrizePicks. You probably have a PrizePicks account by now, but if you don't and you want to get some stake into the Super Bowl, I think this is as good a time as any. First of all, you get that first deposit bonus. Secondly, they also have a free square prop of Patrick Mahomes, 0.5 passing yards. But I gotta say, they have the most robust selection of props you can get some action on. Yeah, the passing yards, rushing yards, receiving yards, receptions, all that stuff is fun, fine, and dandy, but you can get that at a lot of places. But what you really can't get in a lot of places is stuff like tackles for a loss for defensive players. How about quarterback hits for both defenses? 5 for the Eagles defense, 5.5 for the Chiefs. How about over under on passer ratings? I mean, these are some options to choose from, and usually these more obscure opportunities to get in on don't really have the sharpest of lines, because a lot of these sites are taking line influence from the sharper books. Well, these are some of the more for fun opportunities out there. So hey, have some fun with it. Your family might look at you kind of weird when you are sweating 4th down conversions allowed in the third quarter. You know what I mean? It should be fun. Get on PrizePicks. On top of that, PrizePicks offering weekly promotions every Tuesday, Taco Tuesday, every Friday. We get happy hour. We get the Friday flex. A lot of fun stuff PrizePicks does on the regular, and a very popular and active Discord for you to jump into that community, and offering NBA, college sports, hockey, esports, Valorant, CSGO, PGA, MMA, League of Legends, you name it. So once you start getting bored after football's gone, you can find something else to grind. It's a lot of fun. And lastly, the king of best ball and the king of news compilation on Twitter. Hey, while you're here, you can get into these snake drafts for the big game, or for NBA, or for upcoming baseball, PGA, stuff like that. But they have some fun stuff for the prop streets as well. And they also have a pretty robust board as well for the Super Bowl. I mean, just looking at Patrick Mahomes, they have half an interception, completions, rushing yards, all the way down to rushing attempts, touchdowns, and fantasy points. And that's something that PrizePicks offers that I like. I love getting an opportunity to sweat fantasy points in a prop world as well. For the big game, Underdog's free square is 0.5 total yards for Jalen Hurts. That's not passing yards, that's not rushing yards, that's not receiving yards, that's total yards, that's all-purpose yards. He's gonna do that, hopefully. So use that to start your cards out, and over there you can up to 20 extra entries, and they also offer card insurance to flex down your cards if you don't want to go perfect. So there you have it, 4 spots that you can get on for Super Bowl Sunday and get a head start, boosting your bankroll by 1, doubling your first deposit, and 2, taking advantage of these free squares. If you sign up for any of these sites using my code, I want to know about it. Let me know in the Discord. You can get into that Discord in the link below, or tweet at me on Twitter, twitter.com/gundacker. I'll be showing some love, and we'll be throwing out some free passes at rundfs.com for some of you guys that do use the sign up code. So hey, I appreciate your time. Hit that thumbs up for good luck, and let me know who you think's winning the big game. Eagles, Chiefs, leave a comment below. I love you guys. Good luck. God bless, and go win some money. And if you're wondering about the lip thing, I'm drinking red Kool-Aid, and I didn't want to, I don't know, drink a bunch of water.